and welcome to the Raw Talent Roundtable discussion. We are also streaming live on Instagram. Hit my channel, mztink.rawtalent. And tonight I am joined. You
Yeah, do it over.
Nah,
RichCity Inc. Rich Thomas. You can reach me at Facebook at Rich Thomas or Rich City Inc. Also, you can reach me at Instagram at Rich City Inc. Also, you can reach me at TikTok, self.m.a.d.e Inc. Also, you can reach me at Tag. I do live streaming as well. That's also Self Made Inc. Um, Good to be here.
My name is Asia.
That's it? Yeah. Okay.
My name is Maiyah. You can follow me on Instagram at go.short.
DaPoet, have a good representative. You can follow me on Facebook, DaPoet. What's my Instagram? Heavy grip underscore logic underscore the poet.
I know.
I got that, Jack. That's from you.
He put his up.
But yeah.
Yeah, just prep the joint.
My name is Rashard. My Instagram is WannaBeLightskinned 6 with 3 underscores.
WannaBeLightskinned 6.
At the time, I didn't know what name to pick, so I just picked that.
Wow.
WannaBeLightskinned. Okay.
That's
But make
We
sure
winning.
y'all like,
Light
subscribe,
skin
and
ain't
follow
winning.
us.
You know what I mean?
Everybody on this couch, keep in touch. So, my first question to the panel: Mother's Day versus Father's Day. Why are fathers treated so poorly but bashed for not being fathers? Thoughts?
Oh,
Opinions?
I got some thoughts on that.
Okay.
Like, that's crazy. And I just went through this too. Like, you see it in the commercials, you see it everywhere. For Mother's Day, that's like a national holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Father's Day, it's not. And I know it's a lot of fathers that get bashed for not being fathers. But to the ones that's actually stepping up, only the women who they stepping up with, they know about it.
Right.
But this society would not give them that praise, you know what I'm saying? Because they looking at it as a standpoint. We like lose to like 70 to 30%. And I don't feel like that's right. I feel like everybody should recognize. I even wore my shirt today. Look at this. Look at this shirt. You know what I'm saying? Dad, the title just above king. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm a daddy. I only got one daughter, but I'm a daddy. I just feel like we should be praised too, though.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Big fact.
What you think, Richard?
For me as a father, shout out to the fathers, single fathers, fathers in a relationship, fathers that's married. Shout out to all the fathers. For me as a father right now, I value it. I cherish it. It's like the moment I became a father, it just changed my life. And a lot of times, for me, it goes unaddressed. It goes unappreciated. It goes unrewarded sometimes. You know what I mean? Like Mother's Day, just like my man was saying, you got so many sales, so many people giving so many discounts, so many dinners, so many free, whatever the case may be. On Father's Day, it's like you just get to take the day off. So I think it should be, equally valued because it takes a village, like they say. And at the end of the day, without a father, you missing out on values that a child's still gonna miss out at the end of the day. So that's just my take on everything. Just to go a little bit further into history, I think fatherhood has been taken away from the black community because you have to look at slavery. We were stripped away from our parents as slaves. That way, we don't know how to have a sense of direction. Growing up, we were showed, jealousy and stuff like that. One gets treated better than the other, so you have animosity, you have jealousy, you have, hatred and stuff like that. So I think that if you get back to becoming a family, if you get back to becoming responsible as a father, you'll have that many more values instilled in our people and our children. Anybody else?
I mean, I feel the same way. I feel like it's not fair that Mother's Day is so widely celebrated and Father's Day isn't. You flip the camera. Coming from somebody who has two children with two different fathers. I celebrate both of them. I'm in a relationship with one, but I still acknowledge my son's dad. Like, hey, happy Father's Day. Thank you for, being there. Because there's a lot of people that aren't. But I feel like if we praise Father's Day more, I don't care if it's people out here that's not doing for their kids. So what about, like he said, what about the ones that are? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like makes it unfair. And I really sat back and paid attention to that this year, how the shift was between Mother's Day and Father's Day. Like, because for me, I make shirts. I did paint baskets for Mother's Day and everything. And people went over and beyond. And I even made a post. That's the way I sold my Father's Day. Like, we went all out for the mothers. Let's do the same thing for the fathers. And it was like crickets. Which I was like, wow, like really, like not one person, you know. So I know this has been like a trending topic. So these bonnets, how y'all feel about these bonnets in public? You in the middle.
That's a no for me.
It's a no for me too. I don't
not
think
cute.
you should wear pajamas in public.
Until the airport. Everything else is a no. Like, you going out to the store, you going out, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, as far as that, you should represent yourself good. But I'm about to get on the plane and go to sleep.
I'm with that. I respect that. For real. You
But
want to be comfortable on the plane.
As far as you really, like, you walking out the house like that all the time, like, that's what you do, that's not okay.
Right.
I don't know.
I can understand where you're coming from, though. Because most people get on the plane, want to be completely comfortable, sweatpants, t-shirt, and then you get off the plane, go to your hotel, get dressed, or,
Right.
whatever. So
I get it. I don't know. I was raised, leave out the house, like, you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know who you're going to see. So it's not cute to walk out there with a bonnet, with rollers, none of that. Like, even if my hair is just in a ponytail, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, personally,
my
mom
mom
would never
don't play
let
with
me
that.
do.
Yeah, mom don't play about that. So I don't know. That's just how I was.
But are y'all hollering at females walking around with bonnets on?
I hope not.
No. I ain't never hollered at one with a bonnet on, but I ain't
What
never.
if I want to be light skinned? You hollering at people with bonnets on? No. So that's a turn off for guys too, huh?
It just made me think about, the relationship in the long term.
Like, this what you gonna do all the time?
Y'all go to the store together. She walking out with her little pink bonnet. Hey,
Yeah.
we going to the store.
We going to the store right quick. You want to throw your bonnet on.
They how the kids feel you taking to school with the bonnet on their head. Like,
No, they ain't taking it. They put
Not even going to school. I don't think you should go to school with a
People
bonnet.
like that kids go to school like that?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
I don't agree with that.
Do your kid hair. That's not
I'm
fair
one
to
of them
kids.
ones who the strong believer is if I don't look top notch, my kids would definitely be a representation that I take care of them when they step out this door. I don't care what I look like or feel like, So what y'all think about the Bill Cosby situation with him being released? Wow. Ain't nobody down for the chocolate pudding.
From my little bit of research that I've done on that subject, like, the man basically already said, this is what I did.
Right.
And then going a little bit further in the research, it was like they had to make a mockery, they had to make a statement, they had to make some type of bold statement about this whole trend that started happening. Because Bill Cosby wasn't the only person that was doing this shit.
Right.
You had a lot of wealthy individuals that, some people even scared to name, that was contributing to the even worse acts than this man was even doing. Right. So, what better way to make a statement than to take the lowest person on the totem pole, regardless of how high people hold them.
Right. And set an example. You think R. Kelly getting down there? I mean, they starting trends, so
that's a different case, though. That man's trying to say, like, I ain't do nothing wrong.
But the thing is, Bill Cosby shouldn't have never been tried anyway. It's basically double jeopardy.
Yeah,
So he already said civilly that he did it, but when the civil case came along, it was understood that he would not be charged criminally for anything, and here we are a whole decade later.
So I ain't know it happened then.
Right.
Yeah.
So that ain't fair.
Yeah.
So he already paid.
I ain't know it happened
Yeah.
then either.
So it ain't fair to pay your dues for something you did twice. That's not fair. You don't do it to everybody else. Now, if as long as he paid his dues, he shouldn't have to do it again. That's really came for double.
But technically, R. Kelly did the same thing. Them parents was paid for their kids being in his house. So what is the difference? What's the difference? Even if they didn't legally go to court and he stood in court and said anything, even if they was paid under the table, they were still paid.
They was getting paid for that in their kids?
Yes.
I think the difference.
It wasn't free.
They didn't take.
I didn't even want to know about
They
that.
didn't take the parents into consideration when they made these charges.
And I think that's unfair.
Yeah, you gotta look at the totality of it. Like they brought charges on R. Kelly, they brought charges on his staff members, his security. You know what I'm saying? But they never touched the parents that got paid behind the scenes.
Facts.
Oh wow.
And that ain't what's up.
Wouldn't it be?
They need to touch them too.
It's more the parents' fault too. Like
Yeah.
It wasn't like he kidnapped these
And that's
kids.
why I said
Like
it all falls back down on
it wasn't like he kidnapped them.
They probably was bragging, my kids were R. Kelly.
Right, you
And
know.
then they made money from it.
And when that money ran out,
So the question is, who the
sued
money
and
goes
get
to?
no
The
money.
parents?
right,
Yeah, or
right.
they gonna be like, I'm gonna pull on your pockets for a little bit. Hey man, you know, you did do this and we did get paid for it.
They probably did try to blackmail them too.
The question is, did the person the money?
Before they came public, they probably tried to blackmail for more money.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
And that's
think that
why,
whole
you know what I'm
thing
saying?
was
He thought he
messed
was
up.
justified at the end of the day, but that's him not being brought up in the correct parental system himself.
That's
He
crazy.
was abused as a child. He
Yeah.
was raped as a child.
It's a
Like,
cycle.
man, that man went through the same thing he put these little kids through. And he just had money behind his actions. You see what I'm saying? A broke man in these streets, he can't do the same thing.
Right.
But
I didn't get away with it.
You got all types of options when you got money behind. You can manipulate the parents, and the parents won't even think about it because they got thousands in debt. And the only thing they can think about is an innocent kid that ain't gonna know no better when they grow up. Not knowing that you just tainted that child for the rest of their life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think both cases is just crazy, and I think Bill Cosby should sue.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think he should sue.
Well, he was in there for 2 years, right?
And they was trying to let him get released early, but they wanted him to say he was a sex offender, and he said no. I will maintain my innocence. That's what he kept saying the whole time. So like it got to be another way because I would not go on a record saying that I'm a sex offender.
That's why, as you notice, when the sentencing came out, he was like belligerent. You never seen Bill Cosby act like that.
And one thing I can say, his
Mm.
wife was not in the media the whole time all this was going on, but she supported him.
I wonder if she knew about it, the past.
She had to. You know what I'm saying? She had to know about the arrangement that they had. She had to know about him already, you know, admitting that he had did all this stuff. For her to still have that type of support, it's nothing like coming clean.
Right.
To have the full support of your loved ones at the end of something like that right there. So I definitely believe he came clean with that one. So
Kind of glad he did though, because that's a tough road. You go through all that, and then they acquit you of the charges, and you lose your home life. That's just
Yeah, you get all this.
a whole slap in the face. You know what I'm saying?
People don't care whether you're innocent or not. Once it comes out in the media, they don't care what the final. They're gonna judge you for the rest of your life based on what that was, which is.
I don't think he's gonna get negative backlash for it. I think it's gonna up his value as a person. I ain't lying. I feel like people are gonna be like, we thought you was innocent anyway. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was mad that he was even going through that in the first place.
Old days.
And he like 80.
And he up there. He up there. He real old.
right.
You know, I was watching him when I was a kid.
Bill Cosby free.
All right, Rich, you gonna pick the first topic for us?
All right, first topic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is it better to experience love and lose than to not love at all? Why or why not?
God, that's crazy.
Look at his face. He's like, I'm glad you picked it.
I'm pleased with this.